Hello, this is Adeyemi Akim. I'm a student at the World Bank Center of Excellence, Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, Ogun State. I want to talk on ration formulation for livestock. As a kind of introduction, we have several types of information that are required for any organized approach to diet formulation before any mathematical calculations can be done. We have informations like nutrient requirements of the animal. We have the class, the class of animal that we are formulating the ration for. Is it sheep? Is it cattle? Is it poultry? Any type of animal. We have information on available foodstuffs and the analytical data. We have to note the usefulness of the diet depends on the reliability of the foodstuff analysis. Um, we have methods of ration formulation. We have Pearson square. We have which is the most common. We have algebraic method. We shall be talking more on Pearson square. Um, in this method, we deal basically with two ingredients at a time. So we must have a kind of um, target that what you are looking at. If you are compounding your feed as against the crude protein requirement of the species of the animal, um, you have a target protein content you are working towards, and this you insert at the middle of the square. For example, to formulate a diet containing 18% CP. CP means crude protein from sorghum and soya bean meal, which is SBM. So we have we should note that the target CP that we are working at is 18%. And from the analysis I talked about earlier on, we have sorghum to contain 20% crude protein, and our soya bean meal to contain 44% crude protein. So that, as I mentioned earlier, the procedure is to draw a Pearson square and insert the target protein at the middle of the square. So for example, now we have, this is our square, this is our Pearson square. We have the energy feedstuff at the top left corner of the square, and we have the protein feedstuff at the bottom corner of the square. So this is our target protein level, which is 18%. That will be at the middle of the square. So we then subtract through. So to calculate the percentage for each feedstuff, so we have 12 for sorghum, that is the crude protein level of sorghum, and we have 44% as in the crude protein level in soya bean meal. So 18% is our target protein of our final for our final ration that we are trying to produce. So we subtract the smaller figure from the bigger figure. So for example, now we subtract 12 from 18, so we have 6. We subtract diagonally. So here we subtract 18 from 44 because 18 is smaller to 44, so we have 26. So you had this at the right corner, at the right side of the Pearson square. You have to add both figures together. So you make sure the addition of these figures is equal to the subtraction of these two figures at the left side corner here. So if you do that, then you are sure you are on the right course. So for sorghum, we have this 26 divided by the total figure we have here, which is 32, multiplied by 100. So that gives us the percentage of what we are looking at and the final ration we are trying to formulate. So for soya bean, we have 6 divided by 36, 32 times 100, so we have 18.75. So addition of these two figures, we have 100. So what this means is that we will need 81.25 kilo of sorghum and 18.75 kilogram of soya bean meal. So the mixture of these two kilograms will give us the 18% CP we are trying to formulate. So going forward now, you have to make sure the total percentage equals to 100. So to check if your calculation is actually true, you for sorghum, the total percentage we got was 81.25. So you multiply this by the crude protein content of sorghum, which is 12%. So 12% in other words is the same thing as 0.25. So multiplying this, we have 9.75. So for soybean meal, we got 18.75 um, um, as the final figure for soybean meal. So we multiply this by the 44% of CP we have. So we will have 8.75. So addition of these two figures, we must have our targeted protein level. If you don't have this figure, then something is wrong somewhere during the calculation course, so you can quickly check and make correction. So the conclusion now from the above, you have to produce a ration that contains 18% CP using sorghum that has 12% CP and soybean meal that has 44% CP. We will need 81.25 kg of sorghum and 18.75 kg of soybean meal. So, um, I thank you very much. My name is still remain Adeyemi Hakim. I'm a student at Federal University of Agriculture, Abeokuta, Omo Bank Center of Excellence. Thank you.